What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Big Will, back with another episode of Life After Prison. Let's run it. What's up, people? You know, it's your boy Big Will. I'm out here checking out Salem State University with my daughter. It's where she's going to college next year. But this is one of the things about being out of prison that you get to do, you know? You get to bring your kid to prison, get to, do great things. Go to orientation. Some people go to jail and they miss out so much, you know, that they never get to see their kids and stuff. You know, go to school and they miss out so much in life.
Nathan Duran.
No idea where to go.
Jordan Jeffrey Furtado.
You know, seeing my other daughter graduate from high school last year, and she's in college now, you know. They miss out so much on a child's life, or, you know, a lot of kids, they grow up, they go to school, they don't see their fathers, you know, or mothers, you know, but a lot of kids lose a lot of opportunities because they can't see their parents, you know, because of things that their parent does wrong. So the kid loses out, you know what I'm saying? Parents on visit time, stuff like that, they get all emotional and depressed, but the fact of the matter is, it's the parent who causes the problem, and it's the kid who has to deal with it, you know? And with that being said, the kids are in school, and some of them from childhood, you know, as babies, they're growing up because their fathers or mothers got life, or, you know, things like that, 20 years, 15 years. They don't know who their parents are, you know? So they're in school and they get picked on, or Father's Day or things like that in school, they lose a lot, you know? And you're riding the scooter down the street. It's the things you get to see when you're out of prison, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the best things. When you're out of prison, you get to see things, you get to do things with your family and your kids, you know? It's a great thing, you know? And some of the things that a lot of people take advantage of, you know? They think, oh, you know, this is freedom, right? You're always going to be out here, you're always going to be able to, and then next thing you know, you're messing up, you're fucking up, you do something wrong, and it could be a simple accident, you know, where you get into a car accident and kill somebody, you know, for the next thing you know, you're doing, you know, you got homicide in your hands and you're going to prison, you know what I'm saying? Like, who loses out? The kids, you know? The adult gets so washed up in life that he don't even think about how the kid's feeling, you know what I mean? And one that loses is the child, you know? They end up without a parent, or sometimes in some cases both parents, you know, and then they're at greater risk for turning around and growing up and going to prison themselves, You know what I'm saying? I know myself, I was in a single parent household. My mother worked 1-2 jobs to take care of me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? And it left us alone to run the streets, you know, and do what we had to do. And, you know what you're doing. It's crime and it's wrong, and you're going to end up in prison. Yeah, there's only 2 places when you live in the streets, when you deal with the streets.
Yeah.
It's prison or dead, you know. So luckily I didn't end up dead. I did go to prison. It took me away from all of my children, you know, but different ones at different parts of their lives, you know what I'm saying? But none of my children are immune to it, you know. My son is 10 years old, you know, and he was 2 years old. He was immune to it, you know what I'm saying? I've been out since 2007 and 17. I've been out since 2017 and haven't been back. 2018 I get out. May 2018 was when I got released, and haven't been back. Haven't been back since. Okay, but my son was young. He's seen it. He missed me, you know. But what did I do? I went on with my life. I had to learn to survive in prison. You know, who missed out? My son. You know what I'm saying? Well, my daughters were his age. You know. My daughter's 9, 10 years older than my son. 9 years, 9 and 8 years older than my son. They're 19 and 18 now. I also have my older daughter, which is 31 right now. She's seen it, you know what I'm saying? Seen me in jail when I first started, you know, going in and out of prison. But all my kids have seen it, you know, and who misses out? Who loses them? You know what I'm saying? They lose, for one, because you're in the streets and you're doing that bullshit, so you're never home, you know, and if you are, it's in spurts, you know what I'm saying? But when the streets come calling, you know, that's the life we live, right? So the kids end up losing, you know, but I can say today I'm clean, I'm out of the streets. I'm a family man. I do whatever my children want when they want, you know. And that's a joy that I have. You know, I was a drug dealer, drug addict for many years, you know, and that life took over my life, you know, and I gave a lot of shit away to replace it with drugs, you know. And don't get me wrong, I used it to numb the pain of relationships and you know, tragedies in life, you know what I'm saying? But I realized when I got out in 2018 that, nah, man, I'm done with this. I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this life, man. I'm tired of being locked up. You know, I'm tired of missing out on my children. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of not bringing my son to school and doing things like this. Watching my daughter graduate Friday night. You know, so I was fortunate enough to be out of prison and see them both graduate and see them start their first year of college. You know, my daughter will be attending here, Salem State University, next year. And I couldn't be more prouder and happier to say that I was out of prison to do it. So, if you're a mother, father, and you're in them streets and they got a hold of you, man, change your life, get help, reach out for help, get the help that you need, because you don't lose it, the child loses, you know, and that's who we're supposed to be here to protect, you know what I mean, and guide is our children, you know, see it so they don't walk in the shoes we did, you know. But you know, let me know in the comments below what you think. What are some of the things you regret about going to prison? If some of you feel like you're on a path to the inevitable, which is going to prison or death because of shit that you do in the streets, there is change, but you gotta want it and you gotta put in the work to change, you know. With that said, y'all have a nice day. Like and subscribe to the comment, appreciate it. It's your boy Big Will, Life After Prison. Peace.